This week's show brought to you by Air Patrol North. Breathe safely. Pop's Jamaican Rum Punch. On ice, it's nice. Nerpy's Seasoning excites your taste buds. Now available in Sobeys.
Welcome back inside. It's intimate, it's live, it's B.I.G. Chronicles. Kerry Lee Crawford back on the couch. Another big interview, another big artist. Yo, we're in the building. It's going down, man. Big interview today, of course. Ran into this artist, known him for a long time, but has a really big album. Just came out. And last time I was in Jamaica, it was like, I heard 1-2 songs on the road, and I said, wow, I know that voice there, wow. And so, got him in the building, I had to call him back, man. I had to call him, and I had to say, yo, I need you in the studio. Never had him in the studio before. So, it's my first time interviewing him.
So now you see me with a smile, but my life wasn't easy. Many hard times, but me got through for feed with.
And again, he's in the building. His name is Richie Flo, brand new album called St. Thomas Waban. So we're going to talk about that, plus big music and big news. So I want you to keep it locked. Another episode coming live, intimately and interactive right here. It's Chronicles.
Hey, I see, I know this for sure. The good book say good shall prevail over evil, and that's what I know for sure. But there is trouble right now.
We are back inside. It's intimate, it's live, it's interactive, it's Chronicles. We're on the couch, and as I promised, the man, he's in the building, Richie Flo, and you know what it is. We're showcasing the top talents from Toronto and beyond, everything in between as we go across the globe. And it's kind of crazy because, Rich, amazing to have you here.
Thanks, man.
And I got to tell you, there's so many stories because I haven't had the opportunity to really sit down and vibe with you, right? But you know, shouts out the late great Fitzroy Gordon. Big up my man, 500 grand and everything. Delroy G, the Delroy G Music Showcase. I'm gonna tell you, I never tell you this story. So, you know, say like G98.7 is our big vibe. We did a lot of things. And I remember like we played a lot of music and had a lot of fun. And I remember Delroy G came into my office one day and Delroy said, yo, Kerry. I said, oh, yo, Delroy, yes, everyone. Yeah. And he was like, yo, it's all you never play Richie Flo. And I was like, I'd be honest, I didn't know who you were at that time. This is obviously more than 10 years ago, right? I said, Richie Flo, yes, I don't know, like, what? He said, yo, man, go listen to the CD, and they gave me some music. Like, yo, Delroy was always big. The thing why I love Delroy is because, like, he wasn't getting paid from people. He just, like, there's music that he liked. Yes. And he would say, no, you have to play this. No, man, you have to play that. No, man, the show last night was good, but no, you have to play this, or you have to play that, or whatever, right? And so here's my point. He's like, yo, you have to play Richie. And so he gave me a CD at the time, and listened, and then boom, and it was like rotation. The next day I said, yo, mod, and went into rotation like the next day. But I say that as to say that you're not new to the business, but I would definitely say your new album, St. Thomas Waban, you've leveled up, man. So what's going on? Tell people, you know, what it is.
Yeah, man, you don't know. Richie Flo, you know, St. Thomas, I bring St. Thomas everywhere I go. St. Thomas Waban, this is why I call the album St. Thomas Waban, because, you know, I wanted to create an album where I go speak to that. You know, show say, yo, how far me I come from. And this is about, you know, St. Thomas and me. When you say St. Thomas, it's me. You know, Richie Flo.
No doubt. And so brand new albums in stores. Before we even talk about St. Thomas Waban, talk about like how long have you been in the business? How did you get into the game? What were your influences? And you're still here. It's rough out here in these streets. The home of Drake and The Weeknd, of course, by association, Justin Bieber, some of the top talents in the world. And, it's crazy right now. But I'm saying from the reggae side of the equation, you know, big up Esco and whatnot, but the reggae hasn't really cracked the international scene yet. So talk about your history and how you got here where you're at.
Yeah, man. So, I know I've been doing music for a long time.
Long time
before I migrated to Canada, which is a while now. So I'm in good company. I mentioned Drake and all and people from in Canada, and, you know, Toronto, especially doing the music. So it's good company, you know. I've been doing music initially. When I found music was I used to write poems, and I didn't recognize that these were songs.
Right. Yeah.
So what happened is that at one point in time, I used to be a fireman, like a long time. It's like when this 2003 to 2010 before I came to Canada. So I had a song that I ended up writing because after my poems became songs. And my friend said, well, you know what? Me go record it. Come and say, all right. So me go record it. And from then it's just more growth because then I found out, oh, I have a voice. You know, people like it. You know, I make some song, and I remember I did some other recording around that time, and I went to this street party, a dance, you know, street dance in Jamaica, and I hear people play the DJ play it, because I give some DJs the songs, and then nobody have vibe to it, and no one knew that was me.
Okay. So you're in the dance, and then the DJ is playing your song, and people never know. Yeah.
So from then I just keep doing it, and at one point in time I wasn't singing. I was a DJ. I was doing DJ, and then I found that the voice. My friend, another friend, was saying that you're singing, just sing, But I was influenced by the sing J, like DJ and the singing vibe. So
absolutely,
I kept working on that until I developed that more.
Your sound,
so anyone who knew him before, they can hear that there's a difference in all my music is more. I more sing because I found why I am.
Right, your identity. And so when we talk about identity, it's going to be challenging because now you move from St. Thomas, Babon, right? But Toronto, you're there in Toronto right now. But so you went from St. Thomas, Jamaica. You took the energy, the vibe, the sound, right? You're in Toronto. Talk about how it's evolved from the time that you first started, how it's grown, and even when I think about when I first met you, maybe 8 or 9 years ago, up to today, up to the time. Talk about how the sound has evolved, and where it's at now.
Yeah, so I think it's more intentional. When I do music, like before, I was like try.
Yeah. You're laying or
I had a sound even from then that was okay. It's unique. But it wasn't intentional. So my music now speaks of motivated and inspired people. No matter what the music is, I want to motivate and inspire people.
Right.
I found that's my calling.
Right.
To do music. So the music is intentional. Like I want to write where I'm what do I say, sparking a fire. I want people to listen, and when they listen, they're like, oh, this is I'm motivated to do something.
Right. Right. Like, you're moved to do something. You're inspired.
So it's more intentional. So that's what people hear. And again, as I just mentioned, that before I used to be a DJ, I was dancehall DJ.
Yeah.
It wasn't so great, and I think some people don't listen to it. Doesn't tell them that bother. So maybe that's what happened. I found that the spiritual, the more I do music, the more I'm connected with the spirituality. Like in terms of what that intentionally. So the music is not about ego for me. It's about, I said, it's a purpose.
It's a purpose.
You know what I mean? So I what I need to do now, I ensure that I have that purpose, and then I stick to it. That this is what I'm doing. This is what the intention I want for the music. It's not like I have an idea for it, but before I do a song, but the purpose is always there.
The purpose. I love that. The intention.
Yeah, man.
I love that. So here's what I like to ask, artists, especially reggae artists, dancehall artists, whatever it is from Canada. So it's been very well documented. We shouted out certain people earlier on, like Drake and big up Roy Woods and the whole crew. But talk about the fact that it's like, so for me, when I travel the world, if I'm in UK, if I'm in wherever I am, right, I feel like Canadian artists, I feel like Toronto artists get more of a forward in foreign than they do here in Toronto. So talk about, your sentiment, why you think that is, and more importantly, what, you continue just shine the light and the fire. Talk about that a little bit. Not really seeing the love as much here as it's well received as it in other parts of the world.
I think we touch on a part that the reggae music has not developed a homegrown base as of yet, other than Escaliva, big up Escaliva. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like other than a few mentioned, it doesn't have a base, like let's say compared to like Jamaica, where
it's multiple,
right? So what you find now is that in my mind is that the respect for there's a artist that resides here or born here that does reggae that's doing it big. That's not there. The reggae it's not in the forefront.
Right.
That's part of it as well.
Right.
As well as maybe this other part as well, as artists. So, what are we putting out? We're putting out music with that intention that has to be certain quality. Are we doing enough to demand the respect from the listeners that our music? So there's twofold. So yes, there's a need to build up reggae industry as vibrant and as impactful as it should be as artists, but as well we need to make sure the material is sufficient or it's worthy of that praise.
Yeah.
Admiration and the respect.
Yeah, no, absolutely. And you have to demand it. You can't ask for it. And so we're locking it live inside of Intimate Interactive. It's Chronicles from the Couch. Kerry Lee Crawford talking to St. Thomas, my bond, new album, Richie Flo. We'll be back.
Oh God, Richie Flo. So it is. Oh no, it's another day. This jungle is real. Just another day. They're on the battlefield. It's another day. This jungle is real. Just another day. They're on the battlefield. Like shot rock me, shotgun up and they go. Them dash we in the fire, feel we burning up. Them put we in the gutter, we not turning up. I jagger in me way, me life guarding up. I drop protect me blessings, flow like river Nile. A time with me and face me sex, just for a while. No make them trick you, sell your soul for no Kyle. No matter this a struggle, so them can't tell. It's another day. This jungle is real. Just another day. They're on the battlefield. It's another day. This jungle is real. Just another day. They're on the battlefield. Hard times. In all the struggles you can find me. Modern times, but we living like it's slavery. Living, but every day it's like we barely trying to survive. The system set we up in this a struggling. We born poor, we try to get out and it's crippling. No matter what, my life is better than them struggling. You see they gone, but today it's another day. This jungle is.
This is my Pop's Punch. My grandfather, a Jamaican native and full-time soda chemist, was inspired by Jamaica's rum shop culture. He experimented with fruits, spices, and flavors, which led to his premium rum punch recipe. This recipe was passed down to my father, who served it at family and neighborhood parties from Jamaica all the way to North America. As the punch became popular, it was passed down to me, and now it's my turn to introduce Pop's Punch to the rest of the world.
What our kids breathe matters more than ever. But how can you tell if a school is safe to breathe in? If you could actually see what's in the air, would you keep them home? Introducing Air Patrol, making the invisible visible, ensuring schools are safer for everyone. Breathe safely.
If you want to learn to do different things and experiment with different heat levels, I have a product that can fit in wherever position you are in your kitchen. My name is Michael Burgess, and my company is Nerpies Inc. We're a manufacturer of hot sauces, seasonings, bringing a little bit of Jamaican flavors to this Ontario. The flavor profiles are uniquely different throughout every product that we make. Our line is vegan, it's gluten-free, they're nut-free, they're free from chemicals and artificial preservatives. And even if you put your finger in and just taste it just like that, raw, the flavor is what really hits you. We have two hot sauces. One is a pomegranate-based hot sauce. So that one's kind of like a medium to hot, depending on what your tolerance is like. Or signatures or gold very hot. And that's a mango scotch bonnet, which is very traditional West Indian style pepper sauce. And then we do a jerk seasoning, which is as authentic as it gets for Jamaican jerk, or Jamaican curry seasoning, and a all-purpose seasoning, and then a spicy tropical barbecue sauce. It's not just heat. The more significant thing with the Scotch bonnet is the aroma and the flavor. It's like the Triple Crown. You've got all three things combined to one. The aroma it's almost fruity. It's very robust. Kind of wakes up your taste buds, but without overpowering you with heat. Even if you're a novice chef, using our product to really kind of put a real signature dish on the menu at your establishment.
Just another day, they on the battlefield. It's another day, the struggle is real.
Say it's another day, struggle is real. Just another day, they on the battlefield. Oh gosh, it's another day now. The struggle is real. Oh gosh, just another day. They on the battlefield.
Hey, Richie Flo live inside. It's Kerry Lee Crawford Chronicles. We're on the couch talking to my man, St. Thomas Mabon, brand new album. And that's just another day. Big tune. Talk about inspiration. And you work with a legend on that, from what I hear. So talk about that a little bit.
Yeah, man. It's another day. So that one, I came up with that concept, because when you think of life is something where you have to give thanks. Like, I get up, I remember I came up with that song was, I had a thought that, you know what, you have to give thanks for life. I get up and it's like, it's just another day. But it's not just another day. I get to say it.
And live it, life it.
Like, because of life is the greatest.
Yeah.
So I wrote that song and I had a connection with Dean Fraser.
The legend. So you got to work with the legend. You just say it's so simple, like I'm chewing bubblegum, but you got to work with one of the top ever all-time reggae artists, musicians, Dean Fraser.
Of all time. Like again, I've worked with greats, and so when I reach out to him now and I have sent him a demo, he's like, yeah, we work. I take that as a nod of acceptance.
Cool side.
Look, man, you're good enough to work with Dean Fraser.
Yeah.
So I flew to Jamaica and at the demo. So went to the studio, the musicians are there.
And Dean Fraser also, of course, produces artists like Tyrus Riley and whatnot. But all the big artists, Sizzla and everybody, yeah.
So what happened is, I went in the studio. Everybody came up, and the experience was, again, me no work with a producer. Nobody no feel bad about this. What me gonna say? This experience, me think nobody can tap it. Like, so the experience was Dean Fraser coming in the studio, and everybody, all the musician and gather and say, singer, get a mic, and we do the song once, as a the band play it, and then the next time it go, Dean, play that, I say, yo. It's like, after we go now and, like 10 minutes, the rhythm was done. Obviously, we have to do more recording afterwards. It's when I left the studio hours after, I'm like, I recorded with Dean Fraser. It's like he has a professional you go work, but it's after me. I say, imagine this.
Yeah, the big man, legendary Dean Fraser, and again we talk about legendary St. Thomas Mabon. I would say that just another day. Love that song, but there's 3 or 4 more albums, a few more songs on the album that I absolutely love. Check it out. St. Thomas Mabon, Richie Flo, thank you so much for coming through, man. All the blessing, the most success and happiness, the whole man. We got it locked inside of Chronicles. Kerry Lee Crawford, we're on the couch. We got more in store. I want you to keep it locked.
I just guide me with the light burning up. I just protect the blessings through like we one eye. I tell me a business just for a while. Now if them teachers tell you soul in your mind, no matter this a struggle with him knows. It's another day. This struggle is finished. Oh gosh, that's another day. Them wonder what. Oh gosh, it's another day. This struggle is finished. Oh all the struggles you can find it. My dirt type, but we live it like it's slavery. Live it for every day is like
This week's show brought to you by Air Patrol North. Breathe safely. Pop's Jamaican Rum Punch. On ice, it's nice. Nurpy's Seasoning excites your taste buds. Now available in Sobeys.